Hello and welcome, Links here. We are playing Overlord H, which by now you are definitely aware of that. Stands for humorous. And today, I mean, we are starting off with a little talk with Demiruk, I guess. After that, no clue. We'll see. We'll see where this is all going now. Not many like side events happening, so yeah. After a few days, while I make my way to the office, I spot Demiruk standing by the door. We exchange our greetings and make our way inside. Once I take my seat, he presents me with a letter from the Holy Kingdom. It has arrived today. Considering the importance of this letter, I've decided to personally deliver it to you, Ainsama. Good job, Demiruk. Now let's see. I read the contents, but it was almost unnecessary. I already knew everything. Nea was just reacting predictably according to our plan. Perfect. It could not have gone better. Despite having just taken a seat, I quickly get up once again. Is Shizu Delta ready to accompany me? Yes, I warned her before coming here. She's waiting by the entrance. There is not much work to do today. Only some daily reports. Take care of them and then take a day off. You deserve a rest. Thank you, Ainsama. He bows and I take my leave to reach Shizu, waiting for me by the entrance of the Great Tomb of Nazarick. Okay. Shizu, are you ready to leave the Holy Kingdom?
Yes, it has been a long time since the last time I've seen Nea.
I'm sure she will be more than happy to see you, despite the circumstances.
Yes.
With Shaltir's assistance, shouldn't I traverse a gate leading to the Holy Kingdom? I do not really want to spend days in a carriage anymore, and since this is a situation of emergency, it makes sense for me to get there as soon as possible. We reach the entrance of the Holy Kingdom. Did I say Holy Kingdom? I mean, dude, a kingdom full of helicopters, pretty cool, but yeah, Holy Kingdom, and after half an hour we enter the city of Kalinsha. Nea is already there, waiting for our arrival.
Hello! Shizu-senpai, it's been so long. Hi! Ainsama, thank you for coming here so quickly. I'm sorry for calling you after all you've done, but...
I raise my hand and she stops talking. Do not worry, Nea. I understand the situation. A king's death does not go unnoticed. It is in my interest, as well, to lend help since we are your neighbors, in both land and sea. Having a war devolve in such a way next to our doorstep is not ideal.
Yes, we were willing to listen to the demands, but they have gone too far this time. Killing the king is in his sleep. In such a way, it is worse than treason. We had yet to recover from what happened a year ago, but without a king, I fear that our kingdom will fall once again. That is why I sought your help, Ainsama.
It is a real shame, but new kings and queens can be elected with the input of the common folk. I would say that the priority right now should be to protect the North and unify the Holy Kingdom for good. Probably unify, but there is no point in electing a new ruler if a kingdom is not united.
That means, will you be helping us?
I will not fire directly, this goes without saying. I was thinking of assembling an army of demi-humans from a billion hills to aid in the defense of the North and the conquest of the South.
Demi-humans, that is...
They belong to me now. They are part of my kingdom. I understand you had a war with them not too long ago, but you cannot live in hate and fear forever. You need to forgive and forget in order to coexist together. That is the only way to survive your current and only enemy. The choice is yours, Nea. You will be leading the army, while I'm supporting your cause. It is not my war. Will you let the past self of this kingdom win and go back to your old, weak and flawed ways, or will you lead your kingdom to glory?
There is only an answer to that question. The Sorcerer King is justice and weakness is a sin. I shall lead the army you will lend us and put an end to the civil war for good in order to unite our kingdom.
Good answer.
Thank you, Ainsama.
Barajisama!
Gee. A sweaty archer out of breath. I mean, clearly not enough workout. You can see. Reaches us. She looks like someone who ran for miles and miles without ever stopping. I would say she looks like someone who does not work out at all, only sits on a couch and decided to run 5 meters. And also the description works with it.
What is it? Could be. They're about to attack. No, we're assembling, we're getting ready. We cannot let them go through the barrier. The war must be stopped there.
Nea turns towards me.
About the army.
It is ready. I've taken the liberty to begin the preparations. You will be finding it just outside the kingdom. They will blindly obey any order of yours.
Thank you. I don't know how to thank you. I will never be able to repay you.
Do not worry. As I have said, it is in my interest to help your kingdom as well.
But... Nea! Yes! Continue spreading the word of Aisama's greatness and let's keep a friendly relationship between our kingdoms. This is more than enough. Always. Thank you. Emilia-san.
Yeah!
Take a horse from the stable and let them know that my army and I are coming. Let's end this war today.
Right away, Barada-sama! And so my plan was progressing just as I had imagined. The south was easy to influence with the right push, and getting to know Nea helped greatly in predicting how she would react in most situations. With the army I have assembled for Nea, it would be a matter of a few days, at most, before the south surrenders and a new queen is elected. Nea, why are your archers overweight? Like, what the heck?
What the? Baby humans!
The Northian resorted using such unholy beasts. This is the ultimate proof that we are in the right.
They deserve retribution.
Where is that girl? The one who killed the key? Ah! An arrow strikes him right in his right eye and penetrates his head, killing the paladin instantly.
They charge, they got archers!
No, ignore that, focus on the hero of Kalisha. We need to bring her down. The paladins of the south are heavily disorganized. The infiltrates from the Great Monastery who had been leading them were suddenly gone, and that brought chaos in their ranks. However, it was obvious that Nea, the hero of Kalisha, had to be the main target. Despite that, she did not hide. She bravely fought alongside her unit. The paladins of the south had no chance. Yeah. In a little over a day, the south had chosen to surrender after suffering a total defeat. The north had won, and the civil war that had been lasting for a little over a year was finally over. It was time to rebuild now, and restore the south in order to work towards uniting the Holy Kingdom as one, with no prejudices. The true battle was only beginning, one that would be fought mainly by the new queen of the Holy Kingdom, Nea. Let's go!
We have put a stop to the unrest of the south thanks to the aid of the Sorcerer Kingdom.
There are some people listening.
Once again, the Sorcerer King was swift in lending us help, even when he has already been supporting us after he rescued our country for the first time. There's no way you can thank him enough for all kindness, for showing us our weakness that brought our kingdom down, twice now. As such, I believe my first change as the new queen has to be turning our kingdom into a vassal state of the Sorcerer Kingdom. We had the privilege of getting help twice, and will need more help if we want to rebuild what has been lost. It would not be an exaggeration to say that a friendly relationship with the Sorcerer Kingdom is essential for survival, peace, and, most importantly, to become stronger. Supporting the Sorcerer King, the Sorcerer Kingdom, as best as we can is the least we can do to sincerely thank him for all he has done and will do for us. However, I do not want to be like our previous rulers. That is, I do not want to take decisions for you, but with you. So, all those who agree to become a vassal state of the Sorcerer Kingdom, raise your glass.
Glass? Everyone anonymously raises their... Do they? Oh, yeah they do. Some beer in it. Well, let their voices be heard. But wait. We have 4 heads and only 2 glasses. Problematic. Some shout the name of the new queen, some mine, followed by various chants. Everyone seems to be happy and expect great things from Nea, as do I.
Our old enemies from A Billion Hills became our allies, and I promise that there will be no distinctions between North and South. We now will be taking decisions alongside you all. I'll hear everyone because all of us are the Holy Kingdom. There is nothing preventing us from having years, centuries of peace now. I can't wait to start working for our future. It is a new age for the Holy Kingdom. Let's rejoice and celebrate the whole night. A result of hard work accepts us from now on.
Yeah! Yeah!
She has grown so much. Cute.
And thus the celebration for their victory and election of the new queen begins.
Are you sure you cannot stay? All of us would be really happy if both you and Jesus Senpai celebrated with us.
I would like to, but there are many tasks awaiting for me back home. My kingdom has grown quite big and there are many projects I must attend to, yeah.
Ha! That reminds me, I'll be having the same problem soon.
You will do a good job, Naya. People love you, and that is half of the job done.
Yes, thank you, Ai-sama. Have a safe journey. See you, Naya.
Upon exiting the Holy Kingdom, we meet with Shaltir in order to get teleported back to the Great Tomb of Nazarick. I'm not exactly in a hurry, but I feel a feeble hint of excitement at the idea of finally journeying to the Elven Kingdom. At least some of my countless questions will be answered there, I'm sure. Anywho, I was finally done with the most immediate and important tasks. There's still to do in order to run my kingdom, but I can rely those tasks to other people in order to gain some leeway. I needed that in order to draft a plan to get myself in the Elven Kingdom. I could not simply rush there without knowing what I would be finding on the way. Crossing the waters would be the most obvious and quickest route in order to get to the Elven Kingdom, however, that would quickly give away my position. I would rather go there unannounced. Ideally, I would like to look for the entrance to the inner earth without ever interacting with the local population, but that may turn out to be impossible depending on where it is located. The second option is to take a path that is not as controlled as the waters. A road that no one would ever imagine people take in order to get in the Elven Kingdom. Months passed in order to prepare myself. So, this is the plan. I left most of the points ambiguous because I did not know much about forests. I'll be in your care.
Ai-sama! Got it!
At the end, getting to the Elven Kingdom turned out to be more time-consuming than I had hoped. If I want to avoid the spotlight, I would need to stick in the slain Theocracy's forest all the way to the Elven Kingdom. A quite difficult task even for me. There is no way I would get lost with Orin Mare there, but an adequate amount of preparations and research was required before crossing two different borders. Especially since Slain Theocracy has shown interest in spying my kingdom. At the beginning I wanted to bring Mare and Dora along simply because they are dark elves, but at the end it proved my decision was essential in order for my plan to work out. There is no wonder that they believe I've planned this all along. I cannot believe my luck sometimes. Stop looking at me like that, Dora! I'm not as great as you think! Mare, stop averting your gaze of mine! How can you even tell when I'm looking at you? They called me Dora affects you. Ahem. Prepare your belongings. We shall set off as soon as you are ready.
Yes, Ai-sama. Yes.
Okay. A billion heals, huh? Okay, a billion heals, but first entrance. Got it. A billion heal. Oh, that has to wait. We have stuff happening in the freaking Tomb of Nazarick as well. Who knows, man? Maybe somewhere else as well. Ooh. Seems like the colors have been changed. Would be nice. Would be nice if we could Oh. I find myself wandering through the graveyard of the city. It is not easy to miss. After all, it is quite big. Such a calm atmosphere. Unlike other graveyards I've been to, this one never creates any undead. In fact, most undead in this new world would not be able to even enter this place. It goes without saying that this magic is way too weak to have any effect on me. So many tombstones, I know the general occasion, but finding Kellard's grave will take a while. Recognizing Kellard's potential, I promised Kalka to consider resurrecting her. Since I found myself in the Holy Kingdom, I may as well get it over with. I do not know how to use her yet, but at the very least, I'll be getting more of Kalka's favor, so this is the objective for the short-term future of this task. As I keep searching, I spot something else, a familiar yet not so pleasing figure. Remedios, Kellard's sister. It is not as if I hold any kind of hatred towards her, I feel nothing at all, however, she has the ability to often annoy me whenever she speaks. As you might have found Kellard's grave, her sister must be visiting her as well. Once I'm close enough for her to notice me, I confirm that it is indeed Kellar's grave.
You!
Greetings.
I mean, Your Majesty, I'm sorry. I did not expect to see you here. It took me by surprise.
Understandable. I'm pretty far from home, after all. We both stand still in silence. After various minutes.
I was actually hoping to see you again.
Oh, why is that?
I feel like I owe you an apology.
Oh.
The way I've acted, I truly regret it.
You are forgiven. The actions I take, I not always expect people to agree or even like them. It actually makes me glad that someone whom did not agree with me at the beginning changed their mind. May I ask why?
I had a lot of time to think. Ever since that day, when I almost faced my sister's fate, but you gave me the second chance at life, even after all I had done. Many good people died that day, including my sister, yet you saved me. You saved me using your very self for someone like me. That is when I began to think and understand how foolish I'd been.
I see. Perhaps you would like to hear the reason why I'm here then.
Huh?
Well, I cannot tell you the reason just yet. I'm here to resurrect your sister.
What? But...
It will be a true resurrection. However, she will need a few days of rest anyways. Am I correct to assume you will not try to stop me? I surely would understand if you wanted to let your sister rest, and I would not fault you for it.
Everything can be rebuilt in time. Perhaps even my reputation. The only thing we cannot do is bring the dead back. If I can have my sister back the way she used to be, alive, then I will not stop you.
I'll try my best. However, if she chooses to rest, then I will have no power to force her back.
Oh, who better than her to decide her own fate then?
She steps back to give me space to perform the spell. Her smile is bitter, but her eyes are full of hope.
How long will it take? Should I go back to get her a blanket, clothes? Will she be hungry once she...
I raise my hand to stop her questions. Just your presence will be enough. She'll be confused and tired. A familiar face will be essential.
Yes.
I'll begin now. Once the spell is over, I will let you know. I prepare the grounds for her resurrection, with the required materials, with a sprinkle of holy water at the end. Once everything is ready, I picture Kellert in my mind and begin casting the spell.
Through resurrection, Kellert!
10 minutes pass while we both stand still, waiting for a response, and then... The ground her grave begins to move like waves in the sea. She has accepted. Step forward, Remedios. It is your turn now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
She sprints forward and kneels down, ready to get her sister digging her way out from the grave. Yo, she's cute. What the hell? Once a small pale hand sprouts out, Remedios grabs it and pulls with all the strength she has in her body, until Kellert is finally out.
Little sister, I'm so sorry.
She hugs so tightly.
What happened there, Ron? Yeah. Kellert, do you recognize me?
She'll be fine. Her speech will return back once she had a few days of rest. Her gaze lands on me.
Majesty?
Disorientation and small episodes of narcolepsy will also occur. Those will take a while longer to heal, but they are not permanent. As if to confirm what I have said, Kellert suddenly falls asleep on her sister's arms. I don't think I'll be able to speak with her today. Can I trust you with taking her home and looking for her?
Of course. Thank you, Majesty. Really, thank you. On behalf of my little sister, too.
Babysitting her would have been troublesome. I had not thought about that. Good thing Remedios was there. As I'm walking away, Remedios calls after me.
Your Majesty?
Yes?
Will you be staying in the Holy Kingdom?
Not this time, no.
We'll write you a letter to update you on Kellert's conditions then.
Alright. I might visit once again when she'll be feeling better then. Until then. Let's go! Alright, it's good that I came here. Hilma is gone completely, by the way. Like, she was... Technically, she does not do the work she used to do. But I kind of expected to be able to interact with her still. Okay, Draconic Kingdom. Bridrim. Oh, we can speak. By the way, what did Elf Country, A Billion Hills, Entrance? Alright. Let's talk. I arrived at the Bridrim, also known as King's Watch, the capital of the Draconic Kingdom. It is not the first time I come here, but I did not arrive with a wyvern this time. I'm here to simply check on Drodilion's progresses before I leave for the Elven Kingdom.
Welcome to the Draconic Kingdom, Aisama. May I serve you something? Something?
What? No, thank you. That's alright. I've simply come to check on your progresses.
You personally come to our dad? Did I make any mistake?
I'm not in an official visit. Had it been official, you would have known in advance. This is more like a friendly visit. I will be busy with a project soon, and I do not know how long it will take me. As such, I decided to visit a few places beforehand.
Yes, during this past year you were quite busy. Is it for the same project, if I may ask?
Yeah, I made progresses, so I'll be moving to the next step now. I was telling the truth, however, she had no idea what my project was, and she did not dare to ask. It is not as if I do not trust her, she's my minion now, but the least people know about it, the better. Speaking of this past year.
Yes, the progresses. Well, I have rebuilt the old kingdom. This was possibly only after we have recovered from our financial crisis, thanks to your aid. Once you have conquered the Beastman country, our old cities were not suitable for civilized people, at least what was still standing. The majority of the funds went on rebuilding the cities, but now I can use them to build new ones and increase the power of our army. I doubt any of the other damned human countries would dare to attack us since we are your vassal state, but better safe than sorry. The only problem I'm currently facing is population. The cities look nice, they are new, but population-wise they look more like oversized villages. However, I am continuing to accept them humans, and from time to time, some humans apply to become citizens of the Draconic Kingdom. Not as many as I would like, but as my kingdom grows in power, so does the interest of potential immigrants.
I offered her many suitable candidates, however I was clear from the beginning that I would not force my decision on her. They were nothing more than suggestions. I have a lot in my plate, and she's the one that knows her people best. It is the whole reason why I turned her into my minion. That is why I let her choose whom can become a citizen of her kingdom. You know what, that's how it should be done. That basically should be done like this. Not like freaking... Dude, I'm so attacking the West once again. The West Europe, basically, for example. You should not let, like, every single person in. Like, do a proper check on them. You don't work here, basically. You are a freaking actual criminal. You are out. Get back to where you came from. Get the freak out from here. You don't want to? Into the prison. Anything.
Aisama.
She hits her chest with a fist, with a loud bang. What?
The progress may be slow but totally steady. I'm confident that my kingdom will rise to greatness in a few years and will be worthy of being the Sorcerer Kingdom's vassal state.
I believe you, Drodilon. She has changed a lot since the first time I seen her. This room no longer stinks of alcohol, and her drinking habits are almost normal. Almost? Even for a human. Once you will be done, you will have a big and diverse kingdom, and in a quite strategic location too. Well, I get up without taking my eyes off her. It is time for me to go. It was an enjoyable talk. Keep up the good work.
Yes, Aisama.
She bows and I take my leave. She's a cutie, by the way. She's absolute cutie. Wyvern right stripes. Something happening here? Oh, yes. Clover and Sumire. Clover. I guess we are talking to both of them at the same time.
I'm sorry for my friend, Your Majesty. Eh? I believe you were interested in our history.
That is correct.
Any historical period in particular? I'm fairly confident in most of them.
Well, I'm really interested in the origins. Before tribes and houses were formed on the peak of these mountains.
Oh, fuck.
Is that a problem?
Well, actually, yes. Well, we do not have properly written history during that period. We have begun recording our history when we first established the first tribes.
There goes your confidence.
What came before is in form of unwritten tales and even poems. Stories your mother tells you to make sure you stay in bed or do not get too far from your village. I do not believe that I should recite them for.
Huh?
They might be offensive to the undead. Clover! What? It's true! Ahem.
Listen, I don't care.
However, there is some truth and history hidden in those stories. Unfortunately, not much else. There was a nation, or perhaps a town, or just a village called Inveria. That place did not reside here on the mountains, but in a plain field. Back then, mountains were not really inhabited. One day, exclude the parts that your majesty might find offensive.
Dude, come on! Stop! I will not find them offensive, god damn it.
That place collapsed. But if you managed to escape from the mountains, those that at the time were not on that cursed field, we all descend from those few. It is a
oh boy.
It is a dramatic story in some parts. The offensive ones are surely exaggerated to scare the kids from venturing too far from home.
Honestly, if you are doing something, you're offending me by saying it is offensive. Say everything.
However, I believe we were always meant to reach for the skies, as high as a rainbow and beyond. Fits our race's name, right?
She smiles tenderly. It was an interesting story. Thanks for your time.
And time, your majesty. It was a pleasure. Yes, it was a pleasure. Have a safe journey.
I like her. I like Clover. Nothing new after all. Nothing I did not already know. I like Clover. We checked the ESTs, right? Alright, let's see here. Forest of Top, nothing. Carne Village, nothing. Erantel, oh, we'll get to you in a second. Katze Plains as well, we'll get there. Great Lake, please, nothing here. Yes. Alright, we'll start with Erantel. Let's have a look if there is someone else that would want something except from Rishusa. But if I had to guess, there will be nobody else that wants our time. Also, we were building this orphanage and so on, and there is nothing happening over here. Interesting. Rishusa! I entered the guard post. Not much is going on in at this time of the day. She seems not to be any busy. Okay, please tell me she's wearing clothes now. The place is quite dark. It seems like she was preparing to close for the day. Rishusa, where is your clothes again?
I bid you welcome, Aisama. How may I be of use?
I'm going to leave the Sorcerer Kingdom soon. I do not know for how long. Before I leave, I want to know if you have noticed any weird or suspicious individuals entering Erantel.
No, not particularly. Aside from the known spies, there is nothing new. They seem to be using the same units. I'm not sure why. Through the use of my abilities, I've intercepted enough to know that they have nothing particularly useful. Nothing the average consumer could not spot themselves. In terms of spying, they have completely failed.
It has been a long time now. They did not even attempt to do anything while I was dead. Yet they are still here in Erantel even today. It is pretty clear that they ended up in a stalemate.
I believe they are trying to find anything to discredit you, rather than taking direct action. At least that must have been their original purpose, along with keeping a sight on Clementine's son. However, they are not investing enough resources in this operation, so they are merely waiting for an opportunity to discredit you instead.
It is not really surprising. They are at war with the Elven Kingdom. They cannot afford to overlook their borders, especially now. By the way.
Yes?
Where is your clothes? I told you about it.
I want my break, but I swear on my life that I always wear my uniform when I'm not alone.
You are not alone. I'm here.
It is Ainzama, you can watch me, and more, all you desire.
Oh. Are you hoping for something to happen here?
Well, as a woman I would not mind, surely.
Is that so? Well, considering your clothes work so far, I believe that can be arranged. I might not like snakes, but we should say something else, okay? I would not mind hanging out with her. Alright, Katsa Plains. Evileye. Once again, we found ourselves sitting at the Katsa Plains quietly, observing the Wyvern Rider Mountains from afar. It was not the first time, it was not a unique moment, and yet it felt nice. Hey Keno, do you want to see a prettier place?
Sure.
I decided to break the silence to invite her somewhere else. Hold my hand. I extend my hand towards her, and after a small pause she grabs it. I decide to teleport us to the 6th floor of the Great Tomb of Nazareth. She looks around and confused, trying to understand where she is. We're on the 6th floor, you've been here before. Look behind you. You can see the amphitheater from here.
Wow! I cannot believe this place is indoors. I can even feel the wind on my skin.
It's really well done. One of my friends designed this place. It is one of the biggest floors in the Great Tomb of Nazareth. Every time I want to get away from the usual bleak scenarios, I would come here and just sit down to admire the sky. Compared to the place where I come from, even Katsa Plains is a pretty good location to spend your time on, if the hostile undead do not create an issue for you.
It is truly beautiful.
This will be the last time I'll be able to keep you company for a while. I may as well enjoy this more. Some more. Boop! And she's like, what? She takes a seat on the grass and then lays down to look at the sky. I use my ring of shooting star to turn to my human form and follow along.
Hey, I just realized that I've barely seen anything that this place offers.
I can take you on a tour someday.
That would be quite the experience.
She looks at me to answer my proposal, but her gaze does not shift away from me.
This form, is it how you looked like before you gave up on your humanity?
That is not exactly how it went.
Were you born an undead then?
That is also incorrect.
Then?
It is not as if Momonga wanted to keep secrets from Evileye. She already knew way more than most other people outside of Nazareth do. However, even if people do understand the fundamental concepts of a game, such as levels and experience, they do not know what a game is. How could Momonga easily explain that through technology? He could enter the fake world for fun and chose to roleplay as an undead necromancer without truly being one, when in truth he was born human. It would take way longer than a few hours, and even then it would be really complicated to avoid sounding insane. I'm sorry, it is complicated to explain.
That is what the other players always said too.
Were you too close?
Not at all, I was quite different back then. I didn't open myself up only after adventuring alongside my friends. The Blue Roses started out as something different for me. I was not looking to make friends or have fun. However, over a long time, the Blue Roses became so much more for me.
Oh, being in human form has its downsides. I wish the grass was softer.
I want to put your head on my lap, I'm sure it is softer.
Damn. Eh? I mean, that's okay. Sure, I not want to refuse such a tempting proposal. She's cute as heck here, yeah, what the hell. Evileye adjusts her posture and I lay down, using her lap as a pillow. It is a little embarrassing, so we spend various minutes in silence until she decides to ask an unexpected question.
I wanted to ask, how are the heavens?
That is something I can correct you on. They are not heavens. We players do not descend from the heavens. We come from other worlds. The worlds are like this one, but often quite different. I have no reason to believe that only the world where I come from exists, but if that was the case, it would be more correct to define this world as the heavens.
I think I'm beginning to understand. You did not like it, so you left to come here?
I did not come here purposely. Of course, I cannot say the same thing for all the players in history. Perhaps magic brought me here. It is what I hope to discover soon.
What did you not like about your world, for? How was it?
That. A dead world, dark and gloomy.
The negative energy plane? I've heard about that in my travels. Is it there you became undead?
No, not that part, Actually, it is hard to explain, yeah, holy crap. However, I want to prevent this world from going through the same fate. It may be selfish of me, but I want to build a perfect world for my friends. I'm sure I'll find them someday.
A perfect world.
Hmm?
I want to help you accomplish that goal. If it is only about discovering who or what destroyed my home and prevent that from happening again.
I'll gladly accept your help, Kenu.
Ah,
It is so relaxing here. Must be the lap pillow. What would I give to be able to fall asleep like this? At least I can relax for a little while. We can't stay like this while we enjoy the nature around us. For as beautiful as it may be, what revitalizes me the most is spending time with this, like this, with Evileye. That is actually what I need before the long journey that awaits me. Yeah. Oh, there's still something here? Oh, wait, now that I think about it, does it light up orange if there is an event? I had no idea until now. Let's go through all the rooms just in case. Alright, you are here. You still have to wait for me. Because maybe there is something that is not indicated by the game, you know. You can never be too sure. I think I clicked through underground, but fine, we'll do it again. I'm cautious. See? Like Kalka over here. The game didn't say a thing about this event.
Ai-sama.
It is done.
You mean?
I brought Kellard back to life.
Ah, is she?
No, for her reasons I left her to rest in the Holy Kingdom. It was for the best, as even a high-level resurrection is quite commanding on the target's body.
I understand. I'm just glad everything went for the best and she's back with us once again. I hope she's doing fine.
I should hear from her soon enough, but I'm sure she's recovering just fine with Remedios' help.
I did not think you would leave her to... I did not think you would leave that to her. They might fight, as siblings often do, but she loves her sister. That was a good choice, thank you.
Not like I had a choice, she just happened to be there.
I really want to thank you, Ai-sama. I know it is not much, but... we could kiss? We already kissed before, so that should be fine, right?
She's still going with that. No, you see...
It is fine. I thought about that kiss a lot. I know it was just a kiss, but that meant a lot for me. It made me think about many things, so... I want to do it again.
Ah. Are you serious?
Is that a problem?
I had kissed her as a joke, I'd not really thought much of it. There is no way I could seriously kiss someone without having lips. It is not a problem if that is what you truly desire, but we'll have to go somewhere a little more private. Just to kiss. I also need to use my human form.
Human form?
I take her where she currently resides, and after turning to my human form, we begin to kiss. The first kisses are quick and awkward for the both of us, but one after the other they become more intense. Eventually, you know. They do not just last longer, but we seek more of one another. So now we are in a problematic situation. Because if the game will be like, here is another quest that requires you to use the Ring of Shooting Star, we can't use it. That is a very big problem right now. I've encountered a huge problem. Unless I can rest? No. The game does not allow me to. God damn it. Okay, Amphitheater. Clementine. See? I can't. Freak. Lucinda. Huh? Flight.
Yes. Flying without the usage of magic might seem crazy, but...
Joy talks like this ever since she was younger. Because of her mother's equipment, she matured an interest in the technical side of weapons. How can they fire without magic? That was her first question that sparked our long discussions. Coming from a world where a high level of technology was common, even detrimental, I was able to satisfy each and every curiosity of hers. It did not take too long before hearing about technology was no longer enough. She wanted to have her own hand in it. She wanted to make those tales a reality. Of course that is easier said than done, especially in a world where such technology is unthinkable by the common folk.
No, more like it is currently beyond my skills. Everything is possible as you have always said, father.
Oh yeah, we get to see my daughter, that's true! Well, I totally got the headphones out of the connection. Anyway, I'm glad we finally get to see our daughter. Even if something is too hard for your current skills, it does not mean you have to postpone it to the future. Strike the iron while it is still hot, satisfy your curiosity and work towards improving, in order to obtain the skills you require. Oh, I know! You can ask your mother to fetch you a powered suit from the treasury. Those items are capable of flight without the usage of magic. You can analyze them and see how they work. If you do not understand something, research it and keep learning. I'm sure you can do it if you put all of your determination in that.
Yes, thank you, father. I had no idea we had such items. Would there even be a point to replicate them then, aside from learning purposes?
I mean, the armor has many features. You could simply replicate the flight part into something smaller and easier to carry around.
I'll try.
Nice. So, I cannot interact with Clementine. I think there was something in the mirror. Power gap. Okay, let's have a look still.
Someone like you is here? It's a long story, I should be saying the same thing. However, if you are here, it does not matter, you saved me a lot of time from having to look for you. Eh? Take this, lightning!
The lightning hits Evileye, but that's not enough to bring her down. After a few exchanges, the fight quickly ends in favor of Evileye. Who's that? There was someone as well behind you.
You've improved? Shut up! I'm sorry for interrupting, but is it not about time we go? Of course. I've agreed to accompany you in your search for the Swords of Darkness only so I will get to improve quicker and for a sane academic interest. You!
Neymel glares at Evileye, however their expression does not change at all.
Once I'll be back, I'll be much stronger and you'll have my victory! I may not be able to scar you.
She poses as her right hand caresses her old scar inflicted by Evileye many years ago.
But I can still turn you to dust. We'll see about that. Shh! Let's go, we have no time to waste here. Yeah.
Okay. I totally forgot they were on bad terms with each other. I really forgot. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, there is one event which I cannot access. The freaking stupid ring will not reset itself. And I cannot even reset it as well. Too bad that the restaurant did not appear anything. Because the restaurant would allow us to reset. Or more like it resets the ring overall. Well, life. Tomorrow we'll hang out with Ora, Mare, and well, I guess our goal will be the country that is the most to the south, so Elf Kingdom. And supposedly we are to go through Slain Theocracy, but couldn't we go through that area between Slain, Wyvern, and Draconic? The one, yeah? I kinda wonder what is that supposed to be exactly here. Maybe it's the waters? I mean, I would go through that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we could just basically go Wyvern Rider Tribes, Draconic Kingdom, and from here pass to Elf Kingdom. Why do you want to go to Slain Theocracy so much? Whatever, maybe we'll find it out. But for today, let's end it. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video if you enjoyed, of course. Super appreciated if you do. If you're new around, subscribe. You staying around would be even more appreciated, obviously, by me. And yeah, I wish you all a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow too. Bye bye.